Hi folks, Winkle here, mission 13 of the Blue Nose Bastards of Bodney by Reflected Simulations, and we have moved over to Belgium and we are going to be assisting the 101st Airborne in their fight at Foy. If you've watched A Band of Brothers, this is what it is guys, we are supporting them from the air. So we're taking off from this airfield here, and these are going to be our headings. Bastogne, all the way along here, looking for targets, supporting our guys. See you in the cockpit. Right guys, let's get cracking. Let's see if we can get rid of our pilot for a minute, select the correct radio channel, put our battery and generator on, and then we'll request start up.
Konskaya,
Oh,
infield,
lovely.
1-1, request startup.
Look at that.
Infield 1-1, Konskaya,
Lovely.
cleared for startup, wind 249, at 6 meters per second.
Clear for start up, Enfield 1-1. Lovely attention to detail there by Reflected, as we've come to expect guys. Right, so I'm moving right to left. We've got the correct fuel tank selected, we've got our fuel on, we've got our mags on. Don't forget guys, there's timestamps in the description below. You want to jump forward to your particular point of interest. Okay, so we've got our RPM set to 4, our throttle just off the stops, our brakes are working, our fuel booster is on, we'll prime for 5 seconds, we'll have a good look round while we're doing that to make sure no one's wandering in front of the prop. Clear prop.
Clear!
And into run. That's it. No more than 1200 RPM. Chilly day. Take us a little while to warm up. We're going to have our carb heat on for that reason. Must remember to turn it off before we take off. Flaps up. They're coming up nicely. I'm on out of that RPM. 6 degrees of right rudder as per usual. And just a little bit of nose area. We've got 2 500-pounders on today. Okay, then we're coming round from the left, so we'll have fixed and gyro as I like it. We will have our guns on. We will try to upset my track IR. Our bombs set. Save me doing it later. We'll continue round. We want our pitot heat and gun heat on. It's pretty chilly today guys. Tail wheel is locked. Monitor our temperatures, so I want 60 degrees on the coolant and 15 on the oil. Oil's going to take a bit longer to come up today. So today's mission, we are, let's get the correct knee board up, we are at Y29 in Belgium. We've got the Battle of the Bulge going on. We've got the 101st Airborne in Foy. As you've watched Band of Brothers, we'll know all about that, and we're going to be supporting those guys, which is fantastic. Yeah, and this is where we're heading. Shorter trip today. We're going to be looking for targets of opportunity on the ground. We've got 8 Mustangs, white and blue flight, which are transport flight. Yeah, we're just going to crack on and see what we can do guys. Right guys, just coming up to 15 degrees on the oil temperature there. Coolant temperature's well in the green. Let's request taxi.
Konskaya, infield, 1-1, request taxi to runway. Infield 1-1, Konskaya, clear to taxi to runway 22.
Just as a note, we've only got less than 10 gallons in the fuselage tank, so we don't need to be using that up. We'll just stick with our currently selected tank. Right, let's get moving. Stick is fully aft. Get the tail wheel locked. Keep the tail down.
Caboose leader to sweepstake, airborne with 4 Mustangs, over.
Well, I'm going to not go right to the end of the
leader,
runway.
Roger. Proceed as briefed. We have no enemy contacts to report, over.
I'm going to take this first exit here. Try not to run this bloke over. Thank me for that.
to sweepstakes. Checking out. Returning to base. Over.
At QFE 29.08.
Acknowledged.
Let's keep an eye on our AI. I don't want them driving into there, taking the long way anyway. I just want to get up in the air so I can get things moving. Right, let's shut our canopy, otherwise it's going to be rather chilly. And now we can turn our carb off, and we'll have 10 degrees of flat. Okay, let's go. Brakes on, 35 inches of manifold pressure, and brakes released. Stick is fully aft. Try and get centralised on the runway, which I'm not. It's better. Start bringing the stick forward. Bring the RPM up. Stick is neutral. Gear up. In transition. Keep that nose down. Let's bring the RPM back. Engine temperature's good, it's a lot colder today. A lot colder. Flaps up. I'm going to come back to the cruise. We'll orbit at 3,000 feet. Till everyone's joined up. Right, let's switch over to our guys, and we will get our light to rejoin.
Flight, join up.
Let's just see where we are. They don't normally talk to me anyway. And then we'll get other... There we go.
Transport aircraft, rejoin. Roger, rejoining formation.
Yeah, nice one. Okay, that's what we like to see. Right, let's have a look at an e-board. So we are taking 155 for 20. Let's go round again just to give these guys a bit of a chance.
Transport leader to sweepstake, airborne with 8 Mustangs. Sweepstakes transport leader, roger. You're free to strafe enemy units southeast of Bastogne. We have no enemy air activity to report, but we'll keep you updated. Over. Transport leader to sweepstake, roger.
I don't want to be attacking anything west or southwest of Bastogne, so we've got plenty of stuff going on over there. Let's just get the aircraft trimmed, that's the most important thing.
Caboose leader engaging enemy troops near Foy. Over. Sweepstakes caboose leader, roger.
T-47s, obviously keep an eye on for ground targets.
Look at that smoke.
Certainly all kicking off, that's for sure. Well, we've got some targets off to the left there, those guys are attacking them. Right, let's turn on to 109. And basically, we're just having a good look round, seeing what we can see, what mayhem we can create. We attack these guys. That was a decision. Why would we not?
Transport aircraft, engage ground targets. Roger, engaging ground targets.
They're dropping bombs on those guys. I think their utility, I'm not sure. Let's engage armour.
Flight, engage armor. 3, target data clock, point 3. 3, engaging target. 2, negative.
2's got the ump.
Contact target data clock, point 3.
Right, let's make it count. Cool. Yep. Got hits. Well happy with that. Come on, guys. Right, let's have a look at that wind. We need to attack into the wind. Oh yeah, which I'm not doing at the moment, plainly. But I will be in a second. In fact, I'm going to turn with the wind. Makes such a difference with your gunnery. You're attacking either with or against the wind. Let's see if I can get my flight to engage. Armour.
Engage armor.
I Unable. Okay. Maybe it's utility. Let's have a look. Right. Engage.
Flight. Engage utility vehicles. 2. Unable.
Right. Brilliant.
Engaging target. 3. Running in.
It looks like they're all pretty much on fire.
3.
Watch my speed.
Target destroyed.
Wow, look at that. Nice.
3. Rejoin.
Excellent work. Excellent work. Right, let's get everyone to rejoin.
Transport aircraft, rejoin. Roger, rejoining formation.
Right, we're 109 from here. What have we got going on over here? Oh, more customers over here. By the look of it. Let's have a bit of a low pass to see what we're dealing with. Troops by the look of it. Blitzes, okay. Utility. Right.
Transport aircraft, engage ground targets.
Light, engage,
Engaging ground targets.
utility.
Engage utility vehicles. Infield 2, type 888 at bullseye 314 for 12.
Come on, boys.
Transport aircraft, engage ground targets. Roger, engaging ground targets.
Engage utility vehicles.
Engage utility vehicles.
Yes. Those boys are going to wish they didn't get up this morning. Some troops down there as well by the look of it. Oh, they're in a line now. Let's see if I can capitalise on that. That up. The thought was there, but gunnery skill wasn't. Get myself trimmed. It's better. That trim that's the key. Alright, they're still on a line. We're having them. Oh, this time. Hopefully they're attacking the same targets as me. They're attacking something, that's for sure. I hit something. Brilliant. I was a bit closer that time than last time.
4, bombs away. 3, guns. 3, target destroyed.
Yes. Nice.
3, rejoin.
I'm going to take a little bit more of a run up. Check my trim as I'm accelerating him.
4, engaging target.
Right, here we go. Right, I'm attacking. Slide onto the wind again. I'll never learn.
2, running in.
Bit greedy. I mean, I was lucky, but it's pretty awful. I'm going to just come in.
4, running in, bombs away.
With the wind.
Infield 2, descending 888 at bullseye 314 for 12.
It's such a difference. I really don't want to be using my rudder at the last minute. I was attacking.
4, target destroyed. 2,
There might not be anything left now. Do a bit of strafing while I'm here. That's the mess tent gone. All the Canuck gone up in smoke. Oh, a bit of AAA down there. No sausage for you boys. Right, let's get one to rejoin.
Flight, join up.
Transport aircraft, rejoin.
I'll swap the fuel tanks over.
Roger, rejoining formation.
Let's see what else we've got. Where was that AAA? Let's just keep an eye on our fuel. Oh, there's the flak there. Let's go for a ground target instead of risking ourselves on our AAA. Right, so 109. Let's just ease back on the throttle, give my guys a bit of a chance. To catch up. I'm not sure exactly where I am, but roughly in the right area. Right, what have we got over here? AAA 20mm. Blitzes by the look of it on the road. Excellent. That's what we want. wind's coming from that way, so if we attack from that fire there, down the road, it should give us the best chance.
Cobweb leader sweepstake checking out with your each base. Roger.
Light, engage.
Contact, Tonto, 10 o'clock. Flight, engage utility vehicles.
Transport aircraft, engage ground targets.
Infield 2, time.
Roger, engaging ground targets.
3 and 6 for 8.
Right, I'm on that this area here, that bit of forest. I have to use the labels to find them, otherwise I'll be flying around all day, but then I'll just try and make it as real as possible. Oh, I can just see him on the road there beyond that bend. Quite lined up for that. Don't forget that flak. Yeah, again, sideways onto the wind does make it difficult, but it's so much more efficient taking the length of the convoy there. My engine temperatures and pressures are all good. Yay! May well have left the road now. Let's see. Yeah, they're all over the races. That was better. If I cut everything else out, that actually looks like I might know roughly what I'm doing. But
Infield 1, type utility at bullseye 074 for 20. Flight, engage utility vehicles.
Transport aircraft, engage ground targets.
Roger, engaging ground targets.
Calculator sweepstake, 8419 is west of Dekirch.
Going
190's over Dykirch, over.
1, descending triple E at gold 072.
Well, I'm going to save my ammo now because some 190s around.
Engaging bandit at gold 073 for 23 at 5,000.
3, contact air defense target, 1 o'clock, 4-2.
Behind you! Great!
Right, labels are on. So speed up. 190's in the area.
Infantry at gold 023 for 12.
Go get him, Blue 3.
2, running in.
That's my thumbnail sorted, guys.
Infield 1, descending bandit at bullseye 076 for 25. Infield 1, descending triple E at gold 072 for 25. Infield 1, descending bandit at bullseye 074 for 25. Infield 1, descending triple E at bullseye 072 for 25. Infield 1, descending bandit at gold 075 for 26. Infield 1, descending bandit at gold 076 for 26.
Right, where else we
Infield
got?
1, descending bandit at bullseye 073 for 25.
Keep my eyes open for these bandits.
Infield 1, descending bandit at bullseye 074 for 25. Bullseye 075
Hey, let's get our guys to
for 23.
rejoin.
Infield 1,
Transport aircraft, rejoin.
bullseye 075 for 26.
Roger, rejoining formation.
Flight, join up. Bullseye 075 for 26.
Right, one.
Infield 1, descending bandit at gold 075 for 27.
Let's head over to this other smoke. That looks like a likely
Infield 1, descending
route.
bandit at gold 073 for 26.
Pretty much.
Infield 1,
We're heading.
descending triple E at bullseye 072
Just follow the
for
destruction.
25.
Basically.
Infield 1, descending bandit at bullseye 072 for 27.
No.
Contact air defense target, 1 o'clock, 43.
Well, looks like another convoy there. Have a little look.
Infield 2, tally triple E at bullseye 068 for 15. Infield 1, descending triple E at gold 072 for 25.
Blitzes again.
Infield 2,
Do
descending
like a
triple
blitz.
E.
Contact target, 12 o'clock, 44.
Transport aircraft, engage ground targets. Roger, engaging ground targets.
Flight, engage utility vehicles.
Nice. Good work, guys. I can come in directly in line with those two there, with the wind as well.
Caboose leader to sweepstake. We're RTV over.
Roger, running in. Rejoin.
Nice. Certainly ruined their day. Another consignment of sausage that's not going to reach its destination. Look at that. Devastation. Personified. Brilliant. I think that's it. Mayhem and carnage. Right, rejoin.
Transport aircraft, rejoin. Roger, rejoining formation.
Flight, join up.
Right, let's fly to the next thing that's on fire. See if we can kill some more stuff. Right, what have we got over here? AAA. More looking for supply convoys and troops. That's our remit. Don't really want to tackle AAA at the moment. They can sit there till they get overrun. B-47 over there. B-47 much more suited to attacking ground targets anyway. So I've no real idea exactly where we are, but if we follow the carnage, we can't be far wrong. And then we'll just get a heading back to the airfield. Hopefully. Right, there's nothing else really out here. Let's turn on to 289. Must have covered quite a bit of it. Okay, 289. Just at a low cruise setting, let my guys try and catch up.
Konskaya, infield 1-1, inbound. Infield 1-1, Konskaya, fly heading 289, 460, QFE 29.08, runway 22, pattern altitude.
Runway 22, 289 for 60, infield 1-1. Right now it's the challenge of finding the airfield. Which is always fun. The wind's coming from the left, so you can see smoke over there. There's plenty of smoke around, so I've just come off to the left a little bit, 285. Should be on 289 just to try and counter that, and a bit of a thumb in the air guess. Not much on the map. Sort of northwest of a town, crossroads there. Valley Airfield. Change over to our, in fact, let's let our guys know who RTB in.
Flight, RTB.
Transport aircraft RTB.
Roger, returning to base.
Okay. We're landing on 22. Let's start easing back. Just have our carb heat on.
Infield 1-1, cleared for visual, contact tower. Konskaya, infield 1-1, request landing.
Transport leader to sweepstake, checking out. Returning to base, over.
Acknowledged.
So my parking spot is there. Do a run and brake. All copied, Enfield 1-1. Right, just double check. So we're on the right runway. Which is good. We go RPM up to 2700. And then we'll just brake off here.
Enfield 1-1. Going around, runway occupied.
Try and stay at 1,000 feet instead of busting through to 2,500 like I did last time. Okay, downwind. RP off, 10 degrees of flat. Trim. $150 miles an hour, gear down in transition. Second stage of flat. Gear is down and locked. Third stage of flat. Trim. It'll be about 140 in a descent, but 120 over the threshold. There's a guy coming in front of me there. Sneak in behind him. Next stage of flat down. Crosswind coming in. 120 miles an hour over the threshold, which is good.
Check landing gear. Wind 249 at 6 meters per second. Runway 22.
Yeah, it's about Winkle standard, I think you'll agree. Yeah, flaps up. I don't know where this guy is in front of me. I'm going to taxi off here anyway. Stick is fully aft.
Enfield 1-1. Taxi to parking area.
Taxi at parking area, Enfield 1-1. Well, another successful mission, guys. See you at the parking area. Right, here we are, guys. God, they're still standing. It must be freezing. Yeah, let's not spoil it now. Let's see if I can get in here without chopping anyone's head off with my wing. That what for you fellas? Right guys, see you in debrief. Okay guys, welcome to the debrief. Okay, so we're over in Belgium. Didn't get a chance to pick up any chocolates, but we live in hope. Took off 3,000 feet, meet up as per usual, let everyone meet up, give them plenty of time. Then we came down on our heading. Obviously we're in the Caucasus map here, we haven't got Belgium in DCS, but it doesn't matter. So we come in, we're looking at our ground targets. Let's have a little close up here. we found these guys in here. Difficult to get the AI to attack anything. But, you know, there are worse things to worry about. Pretty awful gunnery at that point, but it does improve throughout the mission. It does improve. So it's a trade-off between attacking directly into wind, which I'm doing here, or going along a line to maximise your gun run. That's the decisions we have to make in this case. Everyone's following me around. I think that set group of targets well and truly dealt with. Coming along on our heading, just having a look for trouble. Basically, the headings don't really just follow them loosely. You can see where all the carnage is. You just go from one thing on fire to another thing on fire until you run out of things on fire and then go home. We managed to follow it reasonably accurately, to be fair. Right, so let's just see how I did here. More blitzes. Attacking into the wind this time. Yep, get hits. Yeah, get loads of hits on all three of them. Not bad. Not bad, I'll take that. I think I lined up on them then to try and get a bit more of an efficient run. We'll see how that works out. Speed up a little bit. Oh no, I was disciplined. Unusual. Or was I? Yeah, I think I came away for a bit of a longer run-in to try and actually hit something. Still missed. Need to go back to training. Right, let's see how we do. Yeah, good. Oh, plenty of hits there. Yeah, okay. Good. So this campaign is brilliant for focusing your attention on things you wouldn't normally do. Normally just do dogfighting and that sort of thing in the P-51, but right, so now we've come in for the sort of longitudinal attack. Crosswind. Yep, good. Get all three. The great thing with the blitzes is you can set them on fire and they blow up later, which is excellent. Then basically we move along this heading here, just creating merry hell, basically. I think when all those guys are done, they're dropping bombs on them. The guys do a good job actually, the AI, but a lot of them are just following me around. But then we move off looking for more trouble. So interesting to note, you get bullseye calls later on. I didn't look where bullseye was before I started. Obviously it's there, and there are bandits around later, although I never saw them. I can see them up here. So bullseye at whatever, I think they were about 25 miles from bullseye, but because I didn't know where bullseye was through my own lack of planning, I wasn't sure, so I kept some ammunition in reserve just in case. So we attack these blitzes here. Let's see how we do. Nicely lined up on the road, these ones were. Oh, all of them hit. That one's dead. I'll take that. There's always room for improvement. Of course, then they go into like a defensive perimeter. getting my guys to engage. They take a minute or two, but they do start doing it in the end. Whiz round. We go back in again. Yep. So, carnage, basically. We killed a lot of things today as a team. We killed a lot of things. P-47s creating havoc over here. Well, they're up against the 190s. So we could have gone and helped those guys. I couldn't see those 190s from where I was. Didn't get called in to help. We were pretty flipping close, actually. And again, 4 P-47s against 190. Probably didn't need our help, to be fair. More blitzes. This lot get decimated, if I remember correctly. Well, like all the others. We've done a pretty good job. And none of us were killed. Well, happy. I think our guys are coming in. Or are they just following me? No, they're coming in for gun runs. Yeah, great work. Take our time, pick our target, line up, think about the wind. Always room for improvement, obviously, but we're hitting stuff. Yeah, everyone's attacking that lot. Load dead, there's only 2 left. Great. That's it, I think I'll get everyone to rejoin then. Then we head off for the next bit of carnage. I think that's it actually, if we reel the map. Yeah, so then we pretty much followed their waypoints. We took off, flew across here, then flew back across the top, followed the P-47s in. Landed on 2-2. Unfamiliar airfield, surprised I found it actually, but just accounted for the wind a little bit. There's a lot more luck than judgment. Run and brake. Watch my altitude. 1,000 feet downwind. Last mission I think I went up to about 2,500 feet because I was distracted. Both brain cells were engaged. And that was it, I was overloaded. But yeah. Follow this guy in. 140 mile an hour in the descent, 120 over the threshold. I think I had a little bounce, but I'll take that any day. Could have just held it off for a little bit longer and got a perfect 3-pointer, but I don't think anyone will complain about that. Right guys, hope you enjoyed that. One more mission left. Looking forward to it. Winkle out.